Carter, thanks for taking the time for a short Q&A session that we're going to conduct for HoldTight. And Ken, thanks for being here.
Sure.
Thanks for having me.
Carter, can you start us off by giving us a brief description of your company, Strand's Industrial Coatings?
Sure. Yeah, we're a provider of industrial coatings to the industrial coatings market in a variety of sectors. Waste treatment. We do a lot of OEM work, industrial maintenance, power generation. So we are in a wide variety of areas.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Carter. We would now like Ken to take over for some industry-related questions. Ken?
Okay. Again, Carter, thank you for your time. As a business leader, give us a take on your state of what's going on in the economy today.
I think we're slowing down a little bit. As we look back from to 2022, it seemed like that was an environment where people were just hungry for anything, almost because they couldn't get it. Telling people, hey, you probably can't have what you want, made them want it more. And what they could get, they wanted more of. So there was a lot of stockpiling going on. And yeah, just the lack of availability, I think, made everyone want what they couldn't have.
Yeah.
We were also in an environment of rapid inflation. And I feel that people felt, I think people felt like, hey, you know what, if I'm going to need this eventually, I might as well buy it right now, because if I can get the parts and I can get the labor, it's just going to cost more if I don't do it. So it was just seemed like kind of a vicious cycle that people wanted more and more and more. This year, products and labor are available. So I don't see that voracious appetite for just buy. There was also a lot of government money that came out of the coronavirus. I feel like people spent that. So people have also worked off their private stockpiles. I mean, I feel like, okay, I had a lot of material stocked last year. Anything I could get, I could buy, and I could sell it just by calling people and say, hey, look, I got something. You want it? And people say, yeah, absolutely, I'll take it. I mean, I could sell about anything I could get. So my inventory's dropped way down. Customers, I don't see them stockpiling anymore. So we've all worked off of our private stockpiles if we could get them. And I think as a result, demand is down. Not horribly, but noticeably.
Yeah. That's an interesting perspective, and I think you're. I can see what you're saying, and I understand, and we've seen a little bit of the same. You know, and it's interesting. You know, that inflation and the threat of inflation, I think, impacted people so much, as you stated, and I think that those are great observations. So today, I guess you would say that the economy has had an impact on you. Do you see things beginning to turn around? Do you see things getting better as we go through the rest of 23?
You know, I wouldn't say things are bad right now. I think we have slowed down to more of maybe a normal level. I think last year was an outlier. And like you say, with the threat of rising prices. So like you say, last year with the threat of rising prices, even let's say with me and HoldTight, if the price is going to go up, you're probably going to call me and tell me, hey, price is going up. Do you want some? And I'm probably going to say, yeah, I'll take it. But I really don't feel that threat right now. I've even seen some price reductions. So And if there is a price increase, it's probably not going to be so dramatic that it's going to encourage me to stockpile.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say the economy's bad right now. I just say it's certainly a slowdown from last year, but last year really being an outlier, that wasn't sustainable. I mean, we don't have the products or the manpower to maintain that kind of crazy growth every year in this industry. So I think we're back to more of a normal level, and last year was great. This year will be a good year.
Good, good. So share a little bit about how HoldTight 102 is a part of your business plan.
Sure. Yeah. One nice thing about HoldTight 102 is it connects us with some people that maybe we wouldn't be otherwise, because there aren't a whole lot of distributors for HoldTight 102. It's nice because those people seem to find us through the internet. So we meet some interesting people. We get into some jobs and some sectors that we may not be otherwise. So it's been good, and it fits very well into the lineup for a well-rounded industrial coatings distributor.
Okay. Can you share quickly kind of other products that you're, besides industrial coatings, that you're selling? Are you doing any kind of equipment, abrasives, things like that are complementary to the HoldTight 102?
We don't do any abrasives. We do spray equipment, certainly, but we do not do any no abrasives. So industrial coatings and HoldTight 102 and spray equipment.
Okay, great. So share with the folks that will be listening how they can find you and where they can go to access, or get in contact with you.
Certainly. Yeah, we've got a website at strandsindustrialcoatings.com. And it's kind of an interesting website, got a lot of interesting information there. There's a blog there which addresses a lot of common questions in the industrial coatings industry. A lot of things for OEM manufacturers, and certainly a lot on there about HoldTight 102.
Good, great. And y'all just have that one location there in Marshalltown, Iowa, right?
We do. Yep. This year marks our 50th anniversary of the family business. So just one location working well. I don't want to mess with that now. Things are going well.
That's awesome. That's great. So if you could give one piece of advice to those that are working in the industry, what would that be?
Oh, I'd say, but I'd say this to anybody doing anything. If you want to do well at something, including the industrial coatings industry, do your very best, be honest, be reliable, and eventually I think things go very well for you.
Yeah. I might add to that, because you fall into this category for us, is establishing relationships that have the ability to last a long term. And we have appreciated that about being affiliated with your company, Carter.
Well, thank you. We enjoy working with you as well.
What are you looking forward to in the future, both personally and professionally?
One thing I've enjoyed here as the owner of the business is the opportunity to impact people, whether they want to be involved in the industrial coatings industry and business management, or we have the opportunity here to work with people that maybe just need a hand. There's a lot of people that pass in and out of a business, whether it's customers or even just somebody needing a job. And it's been nice to have a business that has an opportunity to impact lives, not just profits, but lives.
Right. Yeah, knowing a little bit about you, that is important, and I've always respected that. So, thank you for all that you do for the community and the world. So,
all right, Carter and Ken, Thank you for your time today, and I am wishing you both a successful remainder of 2023.